yesterday. The schedule looks a little deceptive down the stretch. From going up against a lot of teams fighting for the playoff lot. That way to kind of keep you guys honest heading down the stretch, or would you want to be facing teams like Houston?
I mean, in my opinion, it doesn't matter who we face. You know, whether it's Houston, whether it's Philly, whether it's Orlando, or whether it's San Antonio. As long as we face a team that we know is going to play hard, play tough every single night, and that's going to challenge us, and most importantly, you know, have us work and improve and get better on the court in the areas that we need to, the opponent doesn't matter, you know, because at the end of the day, we're focused on the playoffs. We take every single opponent the same way. We take every single game the same way. We approach every time we step on the court the same way. So the opponent at the end of the day doesn't matter. It's all about what we do, how we handle business in order to better prepare us for the playoffs.
How hard is it to do that with Kyle at? I mean, it's like, if he were here, you could kind of work on the rotations, work on, how it's going to be in the playoffs.
I mean, we already know how it's going to be. You know, it's going to be Kyle and DeMar. One of them is always going to be on the floor. You know, Kyle will come off, DeMar stays on, DeMar will come off, Kyle comes on. So at the end of the day, we know what the rotations are. One of those two is always going to be on the court. They're going to have 30-plus minutes every single night, and then it's divided up between the rest of us, you know. So at the end of the day, we know what the rotations are. So it's all about getting Kyle back healthy 100%. We don't want him back too early to where he's still feeling some kind of pain or grimacing a little bit. We want him back to where he's that old Kyle Lowrys, and he can play 100% with no worry or doubts in his mind.
You guys are going to be seeing Andrew Wiggins tonight. I guess, first of all, did you see the dunk he did the other night? And second of all, what else does he bring from what you've seen?
I didn't see the dunk the other night, but I've watched that kid since he played at Huntington Prep in high school, and following him throughout his NBA career. He's a tough kid, mentally and physically, and he's extremely gifted and talented as far as athleticism goes, and he uses that to the best of his abilities to attack the basket, finish around the rim, and he's young, he's hungry, he's very mature for his age, and the sky is definitely the limit for him.
There's a couple scenarios you can be in as a rookie. You could be on a winning team like Bruno and learning and practicing from the bench, or Minnesota, I guess, is the flip side, where they're starting 3 rookies, they're a losing team, they're getting experience. Is there one way that's sort of better to learn as a rookie, or can you get something out of both?
You get something out of both. Look, going back to my rookie year, I didn't play at all until the second half of the season. I was in the D-League for 2 years, and I'm here where I am now, you know, so either way, it doesn't matter. As long as you have the right mentality, the right mindset, the right focus, you have a schedule that you follow day to day, and you're willing to learn and absorb information, and you have a great personality, you should be fine.
Pat, what was it they did in Toronto 2 weeks ago was it Kevin Martin simply hot in the first quarter? Was it more than that? Because, they went nip and tuck with you the whole night.
They just played extremely tough. They played a lot tougher than we did. Kevin Martin was hitting some shots. Andrew Wiggins and the rest of them were attacking the offensive glass. They were pushing the ball in transition. So they were just playing tough. They were playing extremely hard throughout the 48 minutes, and, they didn't back down on one possession.
So how are you going to counteract that tonight? You just got to more energy?
Just do the same thing. More energy, play together, communicate on the defensive end, carry out our defensive assignments, and just establish, our advantages early in the game.
Patrick, you guys do a good job against the Lakers. Then Houston, a high-powered offensive team, you're able to get them under 42%. Do you guys feel the consistency that Dwayne Casey's been preaching in terms of the defensive perspective that you guys need heading towards the playoffs?
We're trying to get back to that. We're trying to get back to that great defensive play that we've had early on, and the great defensive play that we know we can play. At the end of the day, it starts with communication, it starts with talking. That Houston game, I thought we did a great job of talking all the way up from Lou and the point guards to me, JV, and Amir with the big man, and finishing plays with rebounds, not getting too many fouls, not getting frustrated, and moving the ball on the offensive end and establishing our big man, establishing DeMar, and just having fun out there. So I thought that game, offensively and defensively, it was overall a great game.